Bad Buddy concert was July 11th, July 12th, July 13th. Now, there was chickens, there was an actual house. There were people complaining that they couldn't see behind the house, and there's also pastors saying that if you went to that concert, you were going to a satanic cult. We're not getting into that. We're talking about Rican versus tourists. Let's go. Now that we got that out the way, hit that like, subscribe, comment, share, and all that jazz. Local Puerto Rican talking about Puerto Rican news here in Puerto Rico. Now, a few days before, about 2 weeks before, a certain individual, we're not going to say their name, but they're from North Carolina. A certain individual contacted another certain individual, name right here, and asked that certain individual, look, we know that the Bad Buddy concert, and if you guys don't know, the Bad Buddy concert here that happened over the weekend, 11, 12, 13, was only exclusively for Puerto Ricans. You had to be a resident here, an actual resident, not an Act 22, not an Act 20 or Act 60 resident, an actual resident living here in Puerto Rico. So you can go up to the place, they ask you for your ID, they scan your ID. All right, you're Puerto Rican, boom, here's your ticket. There's no discount, it's just you have to be Puerto Rican. All right. This particular individual, let's call them Jenny. Jenny wanted to ask this person that we, again, the name's right there, that, hey, can you get us tickets? Because again, there's a little loophole around this system where you have to be a resident to buy tickets, but you don't have to be a resident to enter the building and actually watch the show. You can actually just ask somebody like, hey, can you buy me some tickets? I'll fly down there and I'll get it. Now, that's a scam, but it's a real thing. Case in point, this Jenny asked this individual, look, I need you to book a hotel for me and buy me 6 tickets for 6 of my family members. Allegedly, Jenny was Puerto Rican, but they live in North Carolina and is a resident in North Carolina, so therefore they can't get the tickets. And they had no family members in Puerto Rico in order to do that, so they went online and they found this individual, and this individual said, all right, sure, you want me to prove that I'm a real person? Here is my this is fucking ridiculous. Here is my certificate of good conduct, o certificación de buena conducta. Anyone here in Puerto Rico knows that you have to, in order to get a job, go get a good conduct certificate from the police station. They scan your name, they make sure that you have no warrants and no felonies, and if you do, it gets put on there, so when you go to the job and they see your good conduct certificate, they're like, all right, you're clean, or all right, you've done this, you can't hide that from us because you just gave it to us. So the individual told Jenny, hey, this is my good conduct certificate showing that I'm not a bad person, showing that I'm not a criminal, whatever. They believed him, so they sent $1,000+ plus for 6 tickets, and sent him on top of that $447 for a hotel. Name a hotel right here. Now, here is where it gets messed up. Jenny, after being assured, hey, you'll get the information and you'll get the tickets when you get here. So when you fly in, you'll get here. And this money was transferred between Western Union and the Zelle app. I say again, the money was transferred between Western Union and the Zelle app. So Western Union does have a name. Or again, they can do the runaround and say, hey, I need you to send it to this person because reasons. Now, Jenny and the 6 people came to the island, went to the hotel thinking that they're already booked because the guy told them, hey, I will book it over here because I know the people in the hotel. They'll give you a good discount for $400. You can have it for like 4 days. It's a good price. Because everyone's trying to get good prices in hotels and Airbnbs. They're like, all right, fine. They believed them. So when they got here and they went all the way to the hotel and they went to the front door and they went to the front desk, hey, my name is Jenny and my 5 people, we're here for the hotel. They're like, who the fuck are you? Oh, we got this guy over here. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, we don't know who the hell that is. They called the manager. The manager came in. They called everyone that might have known. Because, again, they don't want their name getting run through the mud because of this person. So they cleaned themselves of this incident and said, hey, we don't know anybody about this. We verified with everybody. We checked with everybody. We don't know a person whose name is this. And this person scammed you. So they said, okay, maybe let's just go to maybe they scammed us for the hotel. But I'm pretty sure they didn't scam us for the tickets. So they went to the Choliseo, the Coliseum, and they went to the counter and said, "Hey, this person, it should be under this name, 6 tickets, blah 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 blah." And like people say, we never know this person's name. There are no 6 tickets reserved, and why are you here? So at the time of this recording, on Monday, these people who bought tickets for the whole weekend, who are leaving today, didn't see Bad Bunny. I don't know how they survived the weekend, because I don't know if they even had more money up. Basically, to a whole point, they wasted about $2,100. $1,100 for the tickets, $400 for the hotel, and money for accommodations of them coming over here and the plane and all that stuff. They wasted $700+ even coming over here just for a weekend. And this person who's making us look bad as a society scammed them. Now, I want to say this real quick. So the people that wanted to come to the Bad Bunny concert, I understand that you're not a resident. You might are Puerto Rican, or you might be Puerto Rican, and you want to come over here, and you want to find people that you trust. And I get that. But finding a guy randomly online and then believing a good conduct, when, ladies and gentlemen, you can get a good conduct page online with no name, and then you can just put your name on it. You can just Photoshop it. That's a real thing. You can get your good conduct, your social security, your birth certificate here, because they give you a blank page as an example, because sometimes students and teachers are like, "Oh, how do you make a birth certificate?" And the teachers are like, "Oh, go online." My son did this. My son actually got a copy of a birth certificate, a copy of a good conduct, everything, but blank. So you wonder how easy it is for someone to just Photoshop it. For these people, I'm sorry that you got scammed for almost $2,000, well, more than $2,000, $2,100. But if life is telling you that this concert is only for Puerto Ricans only, I'm not being mean to you guys, but if it's just for Puerto Ricans only, and you're not living in Puerto Rico at the moment, and you know that Bad Bunny's going to America anyway and doing concerts over there soon, he's just doing over here to make a statement against the governor and the corrupt island of Puerto Rico, because Puerto Rico is corrupt to a certain extent, you got scammed. And guess what? Even if you didn't get scammed, for example, hypothetical, if you would have got the tickets, in that same concert, there was a cement house that they put in the middle of the Choliseo, and then Bad Bunny was singing in front of it and singing on top of it. There were chickens. PETA is trying to attack Bad Bunny because of the chickens. They weren't even hurt. They were in a cage just chilling there, and everyone was like, "Yeah." If, for example, you were in the back of the house, of that cement house, all you had to see the concert was a 32-inch TV. So imagine you getting those tickets, that you're in the back of the cement house, and Bad Bunny singing in the front, and then you're in the back looking at a 32-inch TV of that same person that you paid hundreds of dollars, if not $1,000+ for. Stay healthy, stay happy. Understand that Rican versus tourist getting scammed is a known. People get scammed here all the time in Puerto Rico. All the damn time, in making buildings or making gates. I'm gonna make you a bridge. I'm gonna make you some stairs. I can fix your house. I can get you a house. I can get you a car. Let me check my channel. Scams are more likely here than anything. But to get scammed out of a Bad Bunny concert that was exclusive for Puerto Ricans, and you live in North Carolina, Jenny, stay healthy. Stay healthy, stay happy. Understand that I don't like Rican versus tourist. It might seem that I'm smiling, but the fact that it's just bad circumstances. Bad circumstances that happens. And Rican versus tourist exposes both sides. The tourism and us as a society. This one person that scammed them, you're going to get yours. You're going to get yours. Because guess what? If these people want to say, "I want to call the FBI to investigate," you're locked up and you're going so fast. Bye-bye, everybody.